Hi everybody, Tonia Reeves, Australia's psychic cowgirl, coming at you from Georgetown, Tasmania. I would have been out by the beach, but we've got another windy day, so the wind hasn't been kind. For the last few weeks, it's been really windy just on a Thursday, so obviously I'm meant to be inside. I hope you like the light effects at the back here. I thought, let's do this under lights. So great radio station, great host, so let's be under lights for a bit of fun. So, what's been happening? So tonight I've got an awesome show coming up in Georgetown, and that is in Tasmania, Australia. And it was interesting when I Googled something for the local area, I got Georgetown in America. So, that was pretty cool. So, I've got my second show, which would be my last show in Tassie for this tour. I will definitely be back. I've had a lot of interest in workshops and, again, doing some more readings and shows. So, I will definitely be making another date to come back over and catch up with everyone. We had a wonderful show on Saturday night at Launceston at the South Launceston Football Club. That was awesome. Great night of connections. Yeah, it was very cool, very cool. Lots of relevant things that came through for people that were there. And even I was really fascinated. We had a young guy, as I was wrapping up the show, I always try and do a check to make sure, I've got in as, everyone that was there. And he just popped in and said, I've got a message for my mum. And he said to me, my mum's not there though. And I had to give it to somebody to then give to his mum. So we ended up, now I think it worked out, Gorgeous Carly was his sister-in-law, I think, from memory. But anyway, turns out he fitted in, and he gave us, a lot of information about his mum hasn't been 100%, and he was concerned about her, and he shared a lot of info, of his impressions of their memories and things that we were able to pass on. So I just had feedback yesterday. I mean, Kylie was pretty confident that that's who it was for and was definitely who we were connecting with, but it was great to get confirmation that the info that he shared, his mum, actually understood. So that was pretty cool. And I've had some amazing connections here in Tasmania. There's been some awesome, spirits coming through for their family. I had a gorgeous girl, Lizzie, the other day, an absolute wonderful, wonderful spirit, such a personality, came through for her mum and her dad. And I did share the story earlier on my page about how she, I was running half an hour late. Now, it's not unusual to run 10 minutes, but I never usually run that far late. And on the way home after delivering the reading, she came through and said, I made you late to meet my dad. And it was just so beautiful and heartfelt. And it really made such a big difference for the family to be able to connect with her. And she was able to share, her messages for her mum and dad and let them know that she's around and wanting them to embrace, being able to, wanting her to embrace being able to be around them and enjoy life with them still. So I think it's a really important message that often Spirit will deliver, is that they are around you and they'll give you signs, but sometimes we get a little bit sidetracked or we get busy, life goes on, and, we get a bit distracted. So we don't fully get the signs, or we think, oh, that's a coincidence that, that song came on and that's a memory from somebody that's passed, or, there might be numbers coming up or pennies that are dropped with relevant dates on them that we don't take notice of. So it's really good to, keep your eyes open, and it's a message that you'll constantly hear me share with this, being in this industry, is that, Spirit give us signs all the time. And the amount, if I had $1 for every time a spirit came through to me and said, I'm frustrated because I'm giving them signs and they're not taking notice, and we're all the same. We get in our heads about things, or we think, we overthink things. So when we're not overthinking, that's when we're able to really connect with Spirit and get clear messages. So I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, moving right along. So, that's tonight. I can't wait. For a lot of you watching, I'll see you at the Georgetown Golf Club tonight. Doors open around 7:15, and we're going to have a great night. So can't wait. All right, I've got my first caller here, Cassandra in Warwick, Rhode Island, USA. Cassandra, I'm being directed to
Hi.
pronounce it. Is that right? Hello.
Yes, you did great. Hi.
Awesome. I do my interpretation, and sometimes not quite not quite right, but it doesn't matter.
It's hard to pronounce. Yeah.
I love it.
You did good.
Mine's the same. It's no one's, well, it brings that element of uniqueness, and that's what I think is often wonderful when you have a unique name. It's something that stands out rather than, something that people forget. So you got a very memorable name.
Thank you.
Love it. Now, do you want to ask me a question, Cassandra, or would you like me to tune in for you? What are you feeling like?
Can you tune in to me?
Yep. Now, if we got, because I'm getting question mark. There's something around, is your mother still here? Can I ask? I've got a lady coming through, first of all, I have to acknowledge.
My mother is still here, but
yeah,
maybe
her
it's
mother.
my aunt.
Okay. Was she like a mother to you? Because I feel like she's going towards motherly.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Because it's like she's stepping in for you. Now, the question marks were around career or moving forward. Does that make sense? Where's the study and stepping into something slightly different?
Not so. I'm going back to work soon.
Yep.
Like with
have you just completed?
Week.
Yeah. So
it's a new
is this
job.
a new job or? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And was there studies somewhere? Have you just finished study and this is your first stepping out of that?
No, it's something I've been doing for a while, but it's a little bit different than what I'm used to.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And it's a little bit more exciting. So it's kind of like because you'd had enough with what you were doing. So it's like we wanted a bit more excitement. And they're showing me, it's funny because she's laughing. There's a lot of fun people at this place and there's more money around it. Your auntie's showing me.
Yes. Yes.
So she's like, I'm getting like, yay, thumbs up, celebration. There's also something else. There's also something else new around you. She's making me aware of that. Is that a new relationship or it's like she's acknowledging in the romance side because she's cheeky, like coming through about this.
There is, but it's complicated right now.
Okay, because it's like I feel like it's around relationships. It's like they're either going to step up or step out. So it's almost like there's new opportunities there, and I feel like if it's almost like with the new job, with you having fun, you're going to get into a really good groove of things, and if others don't come with you, you'll go see you later and move forward.
Yeah.
So it's almost like because she's excited about that, and it's not saying that they won't step forward, but there's just that element of the way what she's showing me is you deserve the best, and she always pushes for the best with you, and she's doing that from spirit as well, and she wants you to know that. There's something around a necklace I want to go to. I don't know whether you have her necklace or something. She's referring to jewelry to pop that on if you're feeling like you're lacking confidence.
A necklace?
Yeah, I feel like it's a necklace she's showing me.
That's my dad. I'm wearing a necklace that was made after my dad passed.
Okay. So do you put that?
Her brother.
Because it's like she. Okay. Because it's like the necklace is very relevant. So that's interesting. So this is your dad. All righty. But she's got the more personality. Your dad's, he would be what I would say, like a little bit more quiet, and he's very respectful of her stepping in because she's kind of like the party person. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like he's letting her come in first. Now, around your father, has it been a little while since he passed? Because I feel like he's showing me there has been a few years since he passed over.
3 years.
Okay. Yep. No worries. And you're very much like him, but your auntie's there going, you're a bit of her as well. So it's like you've got what I would call that real mixture of both, which is great aspects of both of them. Now, your dad coming through, have you, what's he showing me? I feel like I'm drawn to animal. I feel like I want to go to a dog. Was there a dog left when your dad passed? Have you got his dog or someone's got his dog? Where's the dog?
Someone does have his dog.
Yeah, because he's referring to the dog.
He had a dog.
Yeah, and I feel like whoever's got it, the dog's, it's like he stirs the dog up. So let them know that if it goes funny, it's like when he's around, he likes to stir the dog up. I feel like he would have done that in life as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
So let them know that when the dog goes crazy, that's him just revving it up a bit. I feel like the dog does it randomly. So they will go, yes, I get that.
Okay.
What else is... Okay, I feel like your dad steps in a bit around the car with you. I feel like there's something around, where does it, is it a red car? I feel like I want to go to a red car. Is that your car?
No.
And I could have the colour off, but I feel like somebody's got the car. What about, because I feel like he's showing me someone's got the car, and there's a connection to the car for him. Do you have a brother?
No, just his sister. They both
just a sister. Okay. Yep. So was there a car where does the car fit with Dad? Did he have a car? Did somebody keep the car or?
My aunt gave me one of her cars.
Okay. So going to the car, because he's making me aware of the car, do you notice things randomly happen in the car? Because I feel like for him he's giving you signs in the car.
Oh, that's my sister, yes. All of a sudden everything will go crazy in her car.
Yes, because he's going the car. And that's
she
why I felt like
that it's him. Yep.
Yeah, oh, good, because it's like he's going, I get in the car and I mess things up. Awesome. That makes sense then. That's what he's showing me.
Yep.
He's also saying something around you. So do you go walking a lot, or where does the nature fit in? Or do you not walk? And he's, yeah, because it's like there's something relevant to walking. Yeah, and you getting signs from him around nature, because I feel like it's, whether it's feathers or, sometimes those little, I never remember the name of them, the things that you blow like make a wish with. It's like there's some relevance to outside for him with you.
Trying to
So I feel like that's what, I feel like that's a relevant thing that he connects with you is about the outside.
The ocean, probably. That's
okay. It's like nature
would be the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I feel like he's
ignoring from the beach.
Yep. Because I feel like that's his connection to you in that, like it's memories. It's also the way that he's able to communicate with you. And often that means you're very busy in life, so it's hard to get time. But when you're outside, we are in that more of a position to take note of things. And it's like that's when he steps in for you.
Yeah.
He's also acknowledging you have great intuition. Yeah, your gut feeling's really good, and you do get a lot of psychic insight. So I want to say write those down because they're relevant. They might not at the time. I feel like you get lots of things downloading and you're like, I don't understand why. So it's like when that happens, write it down because it'll be relevant for somebody.
Okay.
Okay, because you get really good insights. Yeah.
Yes.
And this new job, it's like there's a lot of new. This year is going to be a lot of fun for you. And I want to say it's your auntie's popped in now. There's a reference to kicking up your heels. So there's a lot more fun to be had. I feel like in the past it's been a bit heavy and you're ready now to kick up your heels, and I feel like I'm dancing.
Yeah, it's a lot more laid back. I can pick my schedule. I can take time with my kids when I need to.
Yep. Awesome.
Less stressful. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So know that you're well guided, and I see more with this job. So that's where when she was showing me study, I feel like that you might go and do a few extra like I want to go towards like modules of study whereby you'll expand on what you already know. So I still feel it's within the same industry, but there's something different again. So it's like you're going to master this spot you've got now. You'll master it like standing on your head, and there'll be another step into
probably nursing school would be the next step.
Yep. So I see more study for you, but it'll be easy. You won't be going, oh my God, I can't do this. It'll be like, yep, that's easy. I can fit it in. And I feel like you're pretty capable because like they're showing me, you can do a few things and you don't get bogged down with it.
Yeah.
So it's like you can be a mum and work and do, do 3 or 4 things, at once even.
Yeah.
Like I'm juggling.
I'm a good multitasker. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That's one of your superpowers. All right. Yep. I nearly have to go on to my next caller, but thank you so much for connecting. No, this year's going to be amazing for you. So you've got some really cool stuff happening.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. My pleasure.
Yep,
my pleasure. And there's a lot, much love to you from Spirit. I want to do this.
Oh, thank you.
There's much love.
Okay.
And know the signs you get are right, okay? Trust what you get.
Yes. Yes, I feel them. I know they're around me.
Yeah. It's like they're strongly around you. And they want to see you having fun, so they're excited about this year.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it. Okay, I better go on to Brenda in British Columbia, Canada. Brenda, how are you? Ooh, we got Brenda on the line. Hello. Nope, haven't got anyone. Sometimes it can be a delay in the connection. So we might be, because I am traveling around a bit. Whoa, and there goes our thing. Okay, that's quite funny because we've lost Brenda and then my stand decided to go as well. Ooh, that could be interesting. So, yay. I've often found on this trip, because I'm traveling around, we go to so many different places and some of them are more remote than others. So we often, the little technicalities, along with Spirit wanting to step in and play around with our technology, which isn't unusual, you just learn to roll with it. And I always say it's a bit like life. Just, be prepared. Sometimes things don't always work out how you expect. And so we just learn to roll with it and go, okay, I've lost my caller and there's no one there. If it's meant to be, she'll return. If not, we'll have somebody new on the phone. So that's just how it goes. Please know to keep ringing and trying to get through. I know it gets really frustrating because we have, hundreds of thousands of callers. So, it is a big task to be able to get through. And a lot of people say to me, I've been trying for ages, but most of the people that do get through have been trying for a little while. But also know that when you're meant to connect is when you'll come through. So, it's a bit, we need to sometimes trust in that and know that, that's just how things are. If it's meant to be, there'll always be a way. All right. So we now have Bandra in Flagstaff, Arizona. Woohoo, Arizona. How are you, Bandra?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing
That's an
great.
unusual name too.
It is.
Is your name a mixture? Is that a mixture of 2 names put together?
It is, yes.
Yes. And that's
Sandy was the real name, so.
Bandy. Oh, beautiful. And where did the two names come from? Because I feel like there's some relevance to those 2 names.
My father found them during meditation.
Ah, there we go. Because I felt like there's a special link. We've either got two names that were, that was special, or there was something special around it. So yeah, please, that's fascinating. So your dad's very in tune then. That's where you get it from.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Yep. And are you with the spiritual side, have you stepped into that already? I feel like you have. I want to go, yep, you're doing something along this line. Yay!
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yep. So for the last 12 months, have you actually stepped into it more serious, or it's like I'm just being shown that that you've really stepped up in it? So it's kind of like you were doing it for a bit, but you have really gone, you know what, I know this is what I'm here for, and I'm going to step into that now.
That's exactly what I've done.
Beautiful.
Just stepped right into it. So
Good. And have you noticed already this year the memento has been fast? Because I feel like I'm showing for you this year, and it's like I want to blink and it's halfway through the year for you because you're going to be busy. I feel like you're already busy.
I have been very, very busy, yes.
Yes,
I have a lot on my plate.
Yeah, absolutely. And a little bit like the last caller, you can juggle a few things, so it's not something that worries you too much to have a couple of things, bouncing around there. It's like you can handle that. But it's like for you taking off, even financially this year, it's almost like the universe, you've stepped up and said to the universe, I'm ready to step into this seriously. And the universe has gone, you bet, I'm going to bring the clients in. They're going to come from all over the place. There's about 3 different elements that you do, they're showing me, that encompasses the spiritual aspect. You incorporate, I'm not sure whether they're 3 different modalities, but they're showing me 3 different things that you do.
Yeah, right. I can read cards. Yeah. I can see past lives, and I can speak to the dead.
Wow, awesome. So is your dad in spirit? Because who's the male that hangs around? I feel like I want to go to your gatekeeper.
That's my father.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to, when you first mentioned your dad, I'm like, Dad, yep, your dad's coming through. And I was a bit like, oh, hang on, let me get into the reading first. So it's a little bit like he's behind all of this. And he's a great protector for you. So it's like you don't even have to, I want to say, like with him around, you don't have to even call in for protection. You're just protected.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. So it's like he's there. It's like I'm not a big one for, like I know I say to some people, if there's a real need, then maybe call in extra protection. But I'm very much a believer in, we attract what we put out there. So if you work in the light, that's pretty much mostly what you get. But for you, there's so are you standing up on stage yet in front of groups of people? Because I see you doing that.
I have not done that yet, no.
Yeah, okay, so that's going to be part of your future. So just be prepared for that. So I feel like there's a mixture there with your mediumship and psychic. Like I feel like I want to go to you connecting, and because you've got such a great connection with your dad, it's like he'll open the funnel up and you'll just be like, yep, I get this, and this. And there's something around you. You have a real healing energy, but you will attract people to come to your shows because you're a bit different. And I have to say it's a really good thing. You're a bit unique.
Awesome. I look forward to that.
Yeah. So it's like, so, but please keep that element to you. Sometimes we think we have to be if I step into this, I have to be something. It's like they're showing me you've got it there, and it's your innocence and honesty is what people are attracted to because they love you are quite down to earth, and you're very accurate in what you get. You work a lot with the of course mediumship and all that you encompass is to do with healing, but you do have that extra. It's like I want to be around you because you emanate like that healing energy, so people are attracted to that, and it will be about them coming to you for that as well as getting messages and things like that. So it's like what they're showing me is you'll get offers to go on stage. So it's almost like if you're doing markets or you're doing it's interconnecting with others, and they'll be saying, oh, can you just step up and do this? And it'll happen organically, so you won't even have to be like, I feel like it will be your first one. They'll be like, the person that's meant to do it's fallen over, we need you to do it. And it's like tomorrow. So be prepared.
I will be. I'm excited for that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And get your story, start to work on writing things down, writing your story. There is a book in the future for you, but also writing it down helps us to formulate how we're going to present to people. And when doing a show, people want to know more about you and your story.
I will work on that.
Yeah. So, sometimes we don't think we have a story till we sit down and start from the beginning, and when you put it down, it gives you that understanding of, wow, I have got a story, as much as you think, we think we just get on with life and we don't think much of it, but it inspires others. So you will be inspiring others. So get practicing with that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, my pleasure. It's really exciting. Connect with my page and I'll share your details. I'm more than happy to share others in this industry to get people out there and help, help promote you too over here in Australia. So please jump on my Australia Psychic Cowgirl Facebook page and send me the link and I'll share it.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
I will do that.
All right, I have to go now. Yeah. Thank you so much for connecting. I've run over time as per usual. And, please connect. I'd love that, Bandra. That'd be great.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
To you too, beautiful. Thank you. All right, I'm getting the wrap up now. Thank you all for calling in and listening today. I will see you same time, same place, or different place next week. Thursdays, catch you then, or Wednesdays in America. Have a great evening, afternoon, or morning where you are. Woohoo!